Hi everybody and welcome to this month's Glossybox video. I'm sorry it's a little bit late. Not been too well, so I haven't been able to make the video, but now I have it. And this one is actually their 5th anniversary box. So it's a limited edition box. I think the box is pretty. I like the pink background with the grey and white. I think it's quite nice and subtle. It does remind me a little bit of a racing car, like the stripes down the bonnet. But yeah, it's quite pretty. And then it's just grey at the bottom. It says Glossybox on that side, and then it says Ray Feather on that side, because there is an item in here from Ray Feather, who I'd never heard of before actually. But yeah, that's what the box looks like. Both my boxes were identical. I get two. I explain this in every video, but it's just in case anybody's new to the channel. But my hubby buys me one as a monthly treat, and I buy one for myself. Because I did used to get two very different boxes, but I don't anymore. I actually get pretty much the same, but I do find that it just stocks up the stash of the things that I enjoy, and I do use everything, and what I don't use I tend to gift to other people. And I do kind of like boxes for people for occasions where I put a bunch of stuff together, and I like doing that, so it's actually quite useful. I apologise my overall appearance. It is so hot, another heat wave in the UK today, so yes. Anyway, inside the box is grey. And then the paper, I think I've took the paper out, but it was ordinary paper and then it was a grey ribbon. Now, the contents of this box, we actually only get, I think it is 2 full-size items. Oh no, 3. Yeah, you get 3 full-size items, but one of them is a Glossybox item. Now, the Glossybox items for me often tend to be a little bit overpriced. Or I think that they do price them up, but one of them is by Ray Feather, who I'd never heard of. But we'll start with that item, because I actually think that item, they've priced it up as £20 value, but I'm not a huge fan of it, and yeah, I don't think it's worth £20. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this one's not even printed centrally, and that one's a different pink. Oh, okay. I didn't realise they looked different. But you get this little makeup bag. Don't know, it's that kind of material that, you know, in Primark when you buy the shopper bags, it's that kind of material. It's nothing special, it's nothing expensive. One of them has a slightly darker print on it. I don't know if you can see that this one's darker. And I hadn't realised that. But it's just got the same design as the box on. It's just, I just find it kind of just fades into it, because it's just pink and white and the background's this ivory colour. It just very much fades into it, and it's nothing really special. It's an okay size, and it's kind of that plasticky material inside, like what raincoats are made out of, which is quite good, because at least you can wipe it if there's any kind of spillages or anything kind of breaks open in there. And the ring pull is just another piece of that material. They put a retail value, and that zip's dodgy on that one as well. They put a retail value of £20 on it, because it's by this Ray Feather, who apparently people are really loving at the moment. But to be fair, mine are all creased. I don't think that's anything special. I don't think the material's anything special, the ring pull's nothing special, and the design is just blah, really. If they'd done it the same as the box and it was pink with the grey and white, it would have looked a lot better. I really would have rather it matched the box. I think it would have been really pretty, but this to me is just very, yeah, not very exciting. It's pretty vanilla, I would say. Yeah. The stitching around the top of the zip's quite nice though. I mean, it is nicely put together, but I just think that you get better bags. Excuse me, I want to turn off the sound on my phone. You do get better bags free at Superdrug, I was going to say, when they do their freebies, when you buy the 3 for 2 and you get your free makeup bag. I just think that they're better. Yeah, so I'm not highly impressed with these. I will use them, but I'll probably just use them just in my drawers to kind of just store stuff in, just because they are quite a nice size. I might use one, I'm intending on going back to swimming, and because these are vinyl inside, I might use one of these for my swimming costume. So when I come out, I might just put my swimming costume in there, just because, you know, it'll just stop it from ruining the rest of the bag. But the zip is very dodgy on this one. Zip's fine on that one, but this one seems to be sticking a bit. Yeah, so I'm not hugely impressed with that. So that was the first item in the box. And then the next item in the box, we'll just go according to the card. So the next item in the box is worth £4 and it is the MUA eyeshadow palette. I'm not a makeup snob before I start with this, but I have a lot of Urban Decay. I've got MAC, I've got some Sephora, you know, Sigma, Zoeva, got lots of palettes. And I would rather use them because I've spent money on them rather than use these. Because these are £4 and I don't feel like they offer anything that is like particularly different. If these had like really different shadows and they were something very unique and very special, then that would be something different and I'd be really interested. But because these are colours that I've already got in my collection in other palettes, then I don't see the point in buying something and spending money on it and then getting something really cheap to dupe it and then using that instead. I buy makeup to use makeup, I don't buy makeup to collect makeup. I mean, I have, I think 3 things in my collection that I've never used and that's it. Everything else, I get it. Yes, it's a shame, it's very pretty, it's a shame to use it, but that's what it's there for. And if you are like a makeup addict, then you'll have a lot of makeup in your collection and you'll find that you'll not even go through that palette. So sometimes we get past and we think, oh, it's so pretty, I don't want it to be gone. But because you've got a lot of makeup and there's always new makeup coming out, then you're probably never going to go through that palette anyway, because there's always something new to use and something new to try, and sometimes you want to go back and use something old from your collection. So yeah, why not use it? If you're going to buy it, use it. Anyway, that was very long and waffly. But what happened was we were sent an email and you were meant to choose the palette that you wanted. So I chose the palette that I wanted. I actually just chose 2 identical ones because I thought, one was, the colours were very me. I thought they were pretty colours and I thought, well, I'll give it a go. And then the other thing was I just thought, well, if I get 2 the same, then I can give one away. So that was my thinking. But there was a huge mess up and they sent the wrong ones. And I think pretty much everybody seemed to be complaining. And I did comment on their Facebook page. I try to comment every month on the page. I've been with them since the very beginning. I signed up. I didn't get the first box because it actually sold out, but I have been signed up since the very beginning. I think that they just didn't anticipate how popular they would be. So yeah, I missed out on the first one, but I've had them from the second box onwards. I've had special boxes and things, and I really, really love Glossybox. Always been a fan, always got their boxes. So anyway, yeah, so I put a comment on there about it, and then I also put a separate comment saying I think that as an apology there should be an additional item in next month's box to kind of make up for it, because there were palettes like, I mean, I got this one. I really don't like it at all. I don't care for the colours particularly. I don't think there's anything really unique or special about this. I will be giving that one away. And then the other one, it's okay, but it's just a neutrals palette and I have these colours many times over because there's lots of neutral palettes. So those are the 2 that I got. I don't even remember this being an option, the Hall of Fame one. So I don't think that one was even an option, so, and then, yeah. So I chose something else. I think I chose the 60s or something. It's all pinks and blues and stuff that look pretty. Anyway, I put on, you know, as some kind of an apology, there should be a 6th item just to make up for the fact that you've asked us to pick, we've picked, and then you've sent us all the wrong thing. Now if they hadn't and they just sent them to me, it'd be okay, I wouldn't mind. Because I didn't get a chance to choose, so it wouldn't matter to me. I mean, I'm not going to use it anyway, but it wouldn't matter to me, do you know, if that makes sense. But because they ask you to pick, then you expect them to deliver on the fact that, you know, they've offered that choice to you. They did with the mascaras. I got the 2 that I wanted, that worked very well, but for some reason it just went all wrong this month. But they did actually, I don't know, everybody must have got the email, but I did get an email to say that they would be an additional item in next month's box, and that would be the palette that we chose, and I assume because it does mention something about 2 palettes. So it's very nice of them that they're going to rectify that, and that next month there will be that additional item to rectify that problem, so that's really, really good. So I'm very pleased with that. I mean, in honesty, I left that comment on their page and they left a lovely comment back. I've never had a problem with Glossybox's services, customer services, and I've never had a problem with their attitude on their page or anything like that. They've always been absolutely lovely, and they left me a really lovely comment about how they value me and they love to see my opinions every month, and it was just such a nice comment. So I really was chuffed with that, because I'm not a complainer. Like, I know a lot of people go on the page and complain about what they've got, the thing is, it's a risk you take with this box. It is a risk box. So you're not going to know what you're going to get, and you're not going to like everything in every box. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. It's a surprise box. But every month I always tend to, like, I'm very positive. I can always find a couple of items in the box that totally rescue it for me. And then, as I said, it's a bonus, the other items, because I can use them and gift them to other people. So it doesn't bother me. But yeah, I always lean to the more positive. I like to be positive about things. But this time I did kind of say, well, this is just, you know, if I do see something that I think is not great, then I will say it. I like to have my opinion about things. Like when they do Valentine's and Christmas boxes, and they can be a bit practical, like razors and things like that. And I think that when it's Valentine's and Christmas, that I want to be treated like I'm their Valentine, or I'm the person they're giving a Christmas gift to. And I feel like those boxes should be special. And that's what I feel about the anniversary box. It's like a birthday box. So it's kind of like them giving a birthday gift to me, or a gift to me because it's their birthday they're celebrating. So I expect something just a little bit special, and I don't feel that MUA is special. So I feel quite let down that this is just not, you know, it's pretty plain, and then that I've got an MUA palette that I won't use. If they put maybe sleek in, I have pretty much all of the sleek palettes, but if they'd done something and put something like that in, or just something else, it would have been more special. But this is a £4 palette, and I don't think that's special, and I can't really put a value on that, because like I said, they put a value of 20, but I would never pay that. And yeah, I mean, if I got that free from Superdrug, then I'd probably give it away, in fairness. But you know, I'm going to use it because it came in the box. But yeah, I just, you know, I want to be a bit pampered in these special boxes, and I think that's sometimes where they kind of just, they need to kind of up their game with that particular point, if that makes sense. So I'm not mourning again. I'm just like, I just think that if you're going to be doing something limited edition, if it is special occasion, if it is like a special celebrity box, then please make something of it. Also, it's not for everybody. I really love it if they did a limited edition box for October and did like a black one, or a black sparkly box, or a box with silver spider webs on, or just something Halloweenish, you know what I mean? And it wouldn't all necessarily have to be like, oh, Halloween stuff, but you could put like a bar of the black mud soap, or, you know, like face wash that's black, and then, or you could put something pumpkin related in, like a pumpkin face scrub or something. I just think it'd be quite nice, do you know? That's just me. I love Halloween, I love all things horror, but I just think it'd be quite nice to have something a little bit different every now and then. Anyway, I'm waffling. Right, on to the next item. Now the next item I absolutely love, and it's this little face wash by, it's the brand Mud Masky. I don't know why I quite like that name, but I do. But it is the Facial Detox Purify and Recovery Mask. Why has everything got such long names these days? But this retails at full price for £53. So, full size, it's a pricey little item. But yeah. It's a little mud mask. I love the smell, but it's just I don't want to squirt it out. Okay, just kind of a grey. I love the smell. I just think the smell is amazing, and I can't wait to try it because I've just started to get into face masks. I just used to do like tea tree masks that you peel off, partly because I love how it peels, but another because I just love tea tree. It's really good because I've got spot prone skin. This is not a spot, by the way. I bumped my head today. Anyway, so I've got two of those. Should get a couple of face masks out of that, I would say, because I just tend to put it on in a nice thin layer. As long as it covers, you don't need to put like a really thick layer. It's not going to do any different than a thin layer of it would, as long as you cover. So I'm excited to try this. I haven't worked out the cost of this, but I will put it in the information bar below how much this is particularly worth. But as it's worth 53 full size, I think it's probably quite a pricey little item. And like I said, I really like that one. And that one, it just says, one of the first pH balanced facial treatments. This is one almighty mask. It's formulated using all natural ingredients and contains no parabens, but still manages to thoroughly detoxify skin. It doesn't stop there though. It also refines and tightens pores, hydrates, brightens and smooths skin, and generally gives it a boost. This mask really does do it all. Use it once a week for a healthy, glowing and detoxified complexion. Interesting, so I'm excited about that. The next item, this is where it gets a bit like Blue Peter. Okay, this is by Spa. Now this is the same company that we got the cognac face sponge from. Mine fell apart in under 10 days. I was not impressed. I followed instructions, I checked out little information online about how to look after it, how to use it, and in under 10 days it just disintegrated. I was really, really not impressed, but I really didn't feel like when I used it that it really felt like it was really doing anything. Is that just me? I'm not sure. But yeah, I wasn't impressed, but as I get 2 boxes I do have another one of those, so I will give the second one a go and see if we get along any better. Anyway, this is from the same brand, and that brand is Spa, and I'm going to show you it in its packaging first. This is the Deep Pore Cleansing Facial Brush and Massager, and it retails for £6.99. Again, it's not a super expensive item. That's what it looks like in the package, and I'm leaving that one in there because I haven't decided what I'm doing with it yet. And then this is the part that confuses me about how to get this on. Oh yes, that's right. So this little thing slides on the top, and that just protects it, and it's also a stand, so you can kind of stand it in your bathroom. And it just protects the front of the bristles. It doesn't protect the top or anything, but it protects the front. And then this is what the brush looks like. It's not super duper quality, it is just plastic, fairly cheaply made. The bristles are soft, and then it's got these rubber fingers in there as well. I take it that's the massaging part. The bristles do fall out quite badly, but we'll see. So yes, I mean, I've got a Clarisonic. This is my little Clarisonic. I absolutely love this and swear by it. That's what my Clarisonic looks like. But I'll give it a go. I mean, I did get a little one of these brushes from Superdrug. Paid about £3.50 for it. I used it once and literally it just seemed to disintegrate. Half the brush, the bristles just seemed to kind of flatten or fall out. It was really bad. I should have really returned it, but I didn't. I didn't get around to it, but never mind. I'm going to give this one a go anyway for the, you know, I do try to use the Clarisonic every day, but if I haven't worn makeup during the day, I sometimes just don't use it. I use it mainly when I've been wearing makeup, or if it's very hot, or if I've got a breakout of my skin. I've got a breakout at the moment because it's that time of the month, and you know, I've got a huge spot there that's just come up. Delightful. And yes, you can see it if you're thinking, why haven't you covered that with makeup? When I break out like that and it's really sore, I prefer not to put too much on it. So if my layer of foundation doesn't cover it, that's it. I'm not wearing a very heavy foundation today, but I just like to let it breathe a bit. I don't want to put loads of concealer and stuff on top of it. Anyway, I'll give it a go. I mean, it feels okay. A little bit scratchy, but you know, I'll try it. Like I said, that was £6.99. Oh dear. Right. Okay, so hold on. It says, first there was cleansing balm, then oil and nose, then oil, and now we're introducing you to the cleansing brush, which pops in the... Which pops? Oh, sorry. I can't read that properly. Which pros in the know have been using for years. The soft bristles are specially designed to help buff away dead skin cells for a clean but gentle facial cleanse. Combination of silky soft bristles and silicone cushions also help to massage the skin to improve circulation for renewed radiance. Wet the brush and use it with your normal cleanser. Well, yeah, we'll give it a go. And there's the ribbon, the grey ribbon. I use those ribbons everywhere. I'm so glad they've stopped printing Glossybox on them because I wasn't able to use them. And I like to reuse the ribbons, and I do reuse the boxes, so. And I reuse the packaging inside. I don't like waste, so I like to reuse things. Somebody's knocked that shelf. Sorry, I just noticed. Something. Yeah, so I like to reuse everything. I use boxes in the house just for different things. I've got them with medication in, I've got snacks in them, I've got toiletries in them, stationery in them, they're everywhere. My dad has a bunch of them, he's got nails in them in his garage, they go everywhere, and I also do gift boxes in them. Then I use the little wormy things inside the packaging. I use that when I send things because I sell stuff on eBay and Depop, and then I put that in the packaging to protect the items. So I use the inside packaging, and I also use the tissue paper to wrap things up. I use the ribbons in various things. I've got some in trainers, some around candle pots, I've got some around a light thing that I created, some as decoration on handbags, so I use them everywhere. So I use everything that comes with it because I think it's important. Anyway, you're thinking, shut up. Right, last item is from Cowshed, and this one is the Wild Cow Invigorating Body Lotion. When I had my glasses off before, I looked at it and I thought I said Wild Rose. I got excited. It's not. And I'm not very excited. But it says, as well as giving you an energy buzz with its boost and blend of lemongrass, ginger and rosemary, this Luxe body lotion deeply moisturises skin with shea and cocoa butter. Made in England using natural ingredients, it's packed full of skin-loving essential oils and has a light, uplifting oriental fragrance. This retails at £20 for the full size. I'm not sure what the full size of this is, but we get 30ml, which is just a little sample. I'm not a fan of the smell. The smell is a very strong herbal sort of smell, which a lot of people don't tend to like. It's just a white. No, it's too herbally for me. It's got a very strong herbal smell. It's like when you walk into like Holland and Barrett's or a herbal food shop, like not a herbal food shop, but a shop where they smell kind of, they sell potpourri and things like that. It's got a very, very strong kind of herbally smell, and the lemongrass and the ginger are very, very powerful. You can definitely smell the ginger very strongly, and it's really not for me. And lemongrass breaks me out on my skin, and I have a bit of a reaction to it on my skin. So I certainly wouldn't be able to use that. It'll be okay, just a little bit of it on. If I was to use this day after day, I'd probably have a little bit of a reaction to it. So I don't like this item at all. Yeah, just probably going to pass this on to somebody else because that herbal smell is just, it's just too much for me. Can't deal. So anyway, the box. Although this is a sample size, I do think that this is really good because it's a very pricey item, so I still think this is probably going to be worth quite a bit, and I really am into the whole face mask thing. So I'm excited about this particular item. I'm going to pass these on because I don't like the smell. The brush, I will certainly give this brush a try and see what it's like. Like I said, on the days where I haven't worn makeup and my skin's, you know, not too bad, then I sometimes do use it. I mean, I sometimes don't use my Clarisonic, so I haven't got a breakout or, you know, I haven't worn makeup. Sometimes I don't use the Clarisonic. I give it a rest for one day, so I might just give this a little try and just see how it goes. It's not that I'm lazy and I want the Clarisonic to do the job for me, I just feel like the Clarisonic made a huge difference to my skin, so yeah. I'll try it. I'm not really kind of thinking that anything wonderful is going to come of it, but we'll give it a go because I like to try the things that come in my boxes. I'll probably keep that and pass that one on though. I don't like the MUA and we'll be passing them on. So out of this box, I'm passing on one of these, I'm passing on both of these, passing on these, and they're just going to end up with just random stuff in them. So I'm kind of passing up these. So the mask's the only real thing that I'm truly excited about in this box. I don't feel like this box is a lot of luxury and pampering. Sometimes we get 5 full-size items and we certainly get a lot more value. Like I said, I know they put a £20 value on that, but I just would not put that value on it. So I want to say the box is worth around £20. £40 for them if they want to call that £20, but for me I would not call it that. It's not worth it. So yeah, I'm not excited. Can you tell? And usually I am. I can find stuff in the box that can rescue it for me. The only thing that does really rescue it for me is that face mask, because I am excited to try it and it is a pricey item, so, and it's a brand I've not heard of. That's what I love with Glossybox. They bring us brands that we wouldn't have heard of, brands that we might not necessarily buy. Like the Nail Bay, that's quite an expensive brand really for what it is, and I would never have bought that because I kind of think, oh, that is, say, £14 for that item, what if I don't like it? But then you try it in the box and, you know, you like it, and then you might try more from the brand, and that's kind of what's happened with me with certain things that I've had in boxes. And I've actually gone on to buy quite a number of things that I've experienced in boxes that I wouldn't have been exposed to had I not got the Glossybox. And the Glossybox is not for everybody. I mean, I prefer it when there's no makeup in it. I like all skincare. Obviously a lot of people buy it for makeup content, and there's not always a lot of makeup content. And that makes me happy, to be fair, because we're all into different colours and things like that, and different finishes, and some of us like sheer, some of us like really opaque. I like really opaque. I'm not into sheer. So the things I love the most about getting in these boxes, I love trying mascaras. I'll try any new mascaras, so I love things like that. I love the brushes they've been putting in lately. I think they're really nice. So I do think they just have some amazing things, and I love my Mythic oil. That was in a very long time ago, but that is absolutely amazing. I've gone on to buy a big HD Brows eyebrow palette because I love their eyebrows powders. So yeah, I mean, that's just to name two things, but I've gone on and bought loads of things, and it's brought new things to me. And I literally have boxes of stuff from beauty boxes all in this unit that you would have seen on my makeup room tour, and it's just a great stash. Like the other day I needed a couple of things, went in there, got it out, didn't have to go to the shops, just went to the stash. And I really like that. I think it's really useful. And I'm waffling. So I'm not overall massively impressed with this box. Like I said, I just feel like if you're going to do a special box and it's a special occasion like a 5th anniversary, then I really think that there should have been 5 full-size items in there. I think that should have been a bonus, because for me that is nothing special unless you just did a different colour of it. I think it should have been pink because the Glossybox is pink, and I think I would have preferred that a lot better. Like I said, if it had looked like the lid of the box, I think that would have made a very pretty little makeup bag. So pretty. I just don't care for what they've done with it. So I'm still a huge Glossybox fan. Still going to continue. Still going to love it. Still going to review it, because like I said, there's something in there. I'm going to try the brush, and I really like the mask. So there's always something to rescue the box for me. I just kind of felt a little bit deflated because I really was hoping for something really special. But next month we'll see what it brings. I get excited for the Glossybox to arrive every month, and yeah, I'm excited to share it with you. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. It's been quite waffly, but I still hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always. I'm going to love and leave you and see you all soon. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Bye!